Hi, this is Mike Taylor from Web-Based Recruitment, and I'm delighted to be joined today by Rob Westcott, who's the Managing Director of Career Player. Welcome, Rob.
Hello, Mike. Good to chat to you today.
Yeah, and you. For the benefit of people who don't know you, because you'll be speaking at the Mobile and Video and Recruitment Conference on the 17th of November, do you want to give us an idea of your background and how you got involved in video?
Sure, yes. Well, I started in the product agency world as a graduate on the Saatchi & Saatchi scheme, and then spent a few years doing that, and then moved into the WPP group, where I was looking after all sorts of big brands, and mainly looking after their kind of brand strategy and their campaigns across TV and cinema and that kind of stuff. And then, a kind of twist of fate, I was found by a philanthropist who wanted to launch where I work now, which is a company called Career Player.
Oh, right.
And for those who don't know it, it's basically a research platform for students, trying to help them make better career decisions. And one of the unique features of that, which we developed, is the biggest career video library online.
Right.
So obviously I've used my kind of knowledge of the TV and cinema world and brought that to online recruitment by creating this video library there.
Okay, and how do you see video playing a part in recruitment going forward? Because it's not really been utilised that much so far, has it?
No, I mean, well, I guess in the past it hasn't been hugely practical because some of the costs and processes involved, but I think the internet has made a huge difference to the use of video, whether that's in recruitment or any other industry, actually. But it also means there are kind of two benefits to it, really, I think, in recruitment. One is a practical one, which is that having a video as part of your campaign can have all sorts of positive effects on your SEO and your click-through rates and conversions. And there's quite a lot of research that's been done recently by Forrester and various others that are showing how that happens. And with Google blending video into search results, it's made video be quite practically useful in that sense. But then you've also got the emotional side and the way in which video has been used as a tool by marketers for a long time in terms of engaging people with their brand or their opportunities. And we've certainly got clients now using video all through the recruitment process, from initial branding and traction, which is where it's most obviously useful, all the way through to onboarding, inductions and training. So I think now the costs are not so high as they used to be, that it's going to be used more and more in recruitment, I think.
I guess also with sites like YouTube, it's made online video tremendously popular, and the ease of use now is really, I guess, no excuse for people not to at least give it a try. Yeah,
well, that's the thing. I mean, one of the very expensive things about obviously doing video or TV in the past has been actually the media spend, and actually getting your content distributed was very, very expensive, whereas now it doesn't need to be, because you have got these amazing channels, which you mentioned, like YouTube and all the other sort of social networks are out there, where, you know, if you are clever with your keyword strategies and you know how to upload them in the right way, you can actually find yourself getting some decent views. I mean, our channel's had well over 100,000 views, and you know, we've only got teaser videos on our YouTube channel. We don't even have the full videos, so right. You can get good distribution, and it's free other than your time and effort.
Yeah. What do you think's holding people back in terms of dipping their toe in the water? You mentioned cost earlier, but if you can overcome the cost issue, is it just not got round to it, or can't see the benefit?
Well, I think there are a couple of things. I think one of them is, for some people, it's something they haven't really done before, and therefore with anything new, you're not 100% sure on what the process is, and therefore it always makes you a little bit more nervous about getting started with it. And I think when people think of video, they often think it can be quite complicated and time-consuming and difficult, and it can be very expensive, and they're not quite sure about how best to do it. Do you use a production company or an ad agency or a freelancer, or do you give cameras to your employees and do diaries? And I think that an element of not fully understanding how to do it can sometimes be a problem. And the other part of it is sometimes it can be quite hard to measure the effectiveness of it.
Right, yeah.
And I think, you know, you can invest some time and effort into something, and it can feel like a good idea. Everyone knows that, having a good video on there will be engaging, and people can see the kind of people who work here and the environments, that kind of stuff. But actually measuring the effectiveness of it can sometimes be quite difficult unless you are willing to spend lots and lots of money on brand tracking measures.
Yeah, so quite similar to social media in a way then.
Yes, exactly. But that is changing, and more now that lots of research is starting to come out. And I know certainly in where I'll be talking, there's some research that's been done by TMP and by Euros, where they've looked at the effects of video and how effective it can be, and actually how much it is desired by job seekers.
That's fantastic, and I know on the day you'll be talking through, why do video and giving some good examples as well. So I think at the end of your session, people will go away with a fuller understanding of the benefits of video, but also in a position that they know what to do, which I think is important.
That's exactly it. I mean, for my presentation, I'm hopefully going to do the classic three points, which is one, just talk very quickly about why video is effective as a medium or a channel, and obviously there's years and years of research of that, but it's useful just to understand why it is different to print or press or anything else. Then talk about, how it can be used in recruitment. So we've got lots of examples of clients using it all over the place, so hopefully it'll be like that sort of class at school where you get to sit back and watch a video. I'm just going to be showing lots of content and then showing the effects of it. And then talk about some of the best practices and processes and just try to demystify it and show people these are the ways you can do it really cheaply, these are the ways you can do it really expensively, this is what you'll get for your money, so that people can leave with a really good idea of how to do it. And, certainly of all our clients, I can just think of two where, having done some video with them, one of them's a huge bank and now they are featuring on the first page of Google with their video, having done no other SEO.
Right.
And so that's a practical benefit. And with our other clients, it's become the most traffic page of their careers website.
Really?
So it's obviously a powerful medium, and the more that hopefully I can demystify it for people, the better.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, thanks very much for your time today, Rob, and I look forward to seeing you on the 17th of November at the Mobile and Video and Recruitment Conference.
Great, I really look forward to it. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, then. Goodbye.
Thanks, bye-bye.